Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. Done is better than perfect. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. Nothing happens until something moves. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Don't be afraid to say I don't know and seek knowledge from others. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. You can be anything you want in the world. Just don't become a prisoner of hatred. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. And when all the wars are over, a butterfly will still be beautiful. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. Dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. When we're connected to others, we become better people. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. Imagination is the highest form of research. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I'm as radiant as the sun,